Good afternoon. Welcome here to the Carvana Wildcard Series. This is likely the final ever race that we have for the Carvana Wildcard Series, and it comes here today at the Homestead Miami Speedway for the second race of our doubleheader. Today we are on the road course, so this will determine the championship, the overall championship for the Carvana Wildcard drivers, as well as the road course championship for the disciplinary championship contenders. Up front, we've got Kevin Upton. Now, he did not qualify. No one qualified here for this second race. It'll show, so no one qualified. We inverted the field. Positions 1 through 18 inverted, positions 19 through 36 remain the same as they finished. And Kevin Upton finished 18th, hence why he is on the pole today. Casey Naneko will start in second. Again, we want to refresh you on your Championship 4 drivers. And of course, the first one in that starting order is the number 8 of number 2 rather, of Mitchell Collins. We will get to Eric Faden in a second. Mitchell Collins, of course, came close. He was very close to Eric Faden coming to the checkered flag, and Eric Faden beat him out by a fender. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Mitchell Collins holds a 5-point advantage entering this race over Eric Faden. So basically, Mitchell Collins must finish no worse than 3 positions behind Eric Faden. And of course, that's if Eric Faden doesn't lead a lap. Eric Faden, you heard it, he has to finish at least 3 positions ahead. I believe they would be 2 if he leads a lap. It'd be 1 position ahead if he leads the most laps. He'd just have to finish ahead at that point. But Eric Faden has a little work to do in that number 8 car. The next one in that championship standings is Tim Randolph. He got involved in a pretty scary crash here yesterday on the oval. We'll see how he rebounds. Of course, he has the tiebreaker for the most playoff, or with the most playoff points. None of these championship 4 drivers have more than 1 win. So he has the tiebreaker entering this race, assuming no one wins the race of these Championship 4 guys. But of course, he will have to do so coming from the back. He will start in 31st position. And the final driver in our Championship 4 standings is Alexander Rowe. Now keep in mind, both of them over 20 points back of Mitchell Collins and Eric Faden. It's not a washout for them because it is a double points race. However, it's going to be a long road to the top for them. And Alexander Rowe starts in 20th. He's got a long ways to go. He wants to be the first ever champion in multiple series here on GCN. And we will see if he can do so today. He was involved in a crash. He kept going. That team, give him kudos. They did a fantastic job. Just coming home with the 20th place car with no hood, all the damage that they sustained, give them a round of applause. They deserve it. MWR sure did an excellent job, and that is how you stay alive in a championship battle. We will be right back in just a moment. But first, let's show you your road course championship standings. You see Nathan Faden has a very small advantage. Now, for that championship, we do not credit double points in it. So, Nathan Faden's going to have a very narrow advantage over Mohammed Zain Abdullah entering this race. And we will see at the end of this if Mohammed Zain Abdullah can sweep the disciplinary championships for RCR here in the Carvana Wildcard Series. It is the final, likely the final ever race that the Carvana Wildcard Series will ever run. And we will bring it to you in just a moment. We'll be back with the pace laps, and we will show you your starting lineup right then, or right when we get back here on GCN. They're getting formed in the infield, so let's show you your starting lineup on the left-hand side of your screen. All your Championship 4 contenders are highlighted in gold on your screen as well, and they will be carrying our onboards for the race. The 8 of Eric Faden, he will be carrying the Chevy onboard today, and of course it will come with the front bumper cam as well. Alexander Rowe will be carrying the Dominoes on board. Tim Randolph will be carrying the Camping World on board, and Mitchell Collins will be carrying the Dodge on board. But we have to head back to the front because we are about to go racing here. As the pace cars peeled off, we're heading through oval turns 3 and 4. It'll be Kevin Upton and Casey Nanako. They will lead us to the green flag. The final race is underway. And they go sailing off into turn 1 to head into the infield. Casey Nanako takes the advantage early. We made a few minor adjustments to be sure that these guys do not kill each other. We will see if that works. This is a narrow road course, though. So, of course, it is going to be a tricky race for a lot of these guys. You see the 66 is off track. He hits the wall. Does he save it? He does. And that was the trouble spot here for the Carvana wildcard guys in season number 1. The caution is out, so we didn't make it too long, as these guys will now head back onto the main course. Keep in mind, it very well could be a caution-filled race here at Homestead, and it is a double points race, so Casey Nanako will pick up 2 bonus points for leading the opening lap. Let's go see what happened. We mentioned how tricky that corner is on the Homestead road course. Dick Clark and Samet Ozkan get together here. Samet Ozkan blows the engine, comes back up on track. And that is a tough break. That'll bring out the opening caution of the race. Here I'm seeing if anybody else collided here. You see Brodemar Ott's the first winner in that doubleheader. He narrowly avoids it. Let's take you back to the green. We are getting ready for the restart here. Casey Nanako's the leader. Eric Faden is the number 1 driver in the playoff standings right now. So he is leading the championship, but not by much. Or did Mitchell Collins pit? Mitchell Collins did pit, as well as Kevin Upton. So right now, Eric Faden is leading the championship battle. But it probably won't be for long. Pace car peels off. Casey Nanako is following. So are a handful of the leaders. So Dan Hummel will lead us back to the green as we get going. And Eric Faden will move up into the top 10 with that. Rodney Crouch is out of the race with Samet Ozkan as we are back underway. See Dick Clark is off the pit lane. You see the 16 is off track. He was sliding, trying to get traction. And Dylan Ibrahimian narrowly hangs on. We're just going to watch and be sure they make it through this corner. This has been a tricky spot for them. You see Mitchell Collins runs it wide, but we keep it clean. And you see those leaders are off the pit lane now. They shouldn't lose too much time. Tim Randolph was on the pit lane with them. That's going to put him in a tricky situation, as Dan Hummel has lapped Dick Clark. Could we make it a green flag lap? It's going to be a question. You see him fan out 3 wide back there. Dan Hummel's going to lead a lap. Here comes Dick Clark. He's just going to come to the pit lane and get out of the way. Caution is out. We did not make it a clean lap. Someone was smoking up ahead, I thought. It was a wreck in turn 3, and it was Tyler Faden that brought out the caution. So we didn't make it a clean lap. That is not good. Let's go get a replay and see what happened. Things are just going from bad to worse for Alexander Rowe here. He just pulled a Quinn Houff move right here. Cuts down, tries to make it to the pit lane, and ends up taking out Carter Joey. I can't even say that's a team move right there, because obviously Mitchell Collins is in the championship 4. I can't even call that team orders. That's not team orders. That's just bad decision for the 00. Rookie mistake. And you saw the 15 plowed into the 12, jacked up the rear end of that car. Almost sent that car flying. Thankfully, Alexander Rowe avoids that, or he would have lost the championship on that wreck right there. But either way, he's going to lose a few positions. That is a tough break for him. We'll take you back to the green. Pace lights are out. We're getting ready to go back racing here at Homestead. The lead will go to Casey Horton. He'll restart in first. Dave Hashey will restart in second. Kevin Upton in third. Dan Hummel fourth. Matt Dixon in fifth. Ricky Logan sixth. Dylan Ibrahimian seventh. Austin Shaw eighth. Scott Upton in ninth. Mitchell Collins is in control of the championship. He is in 10th now. And these guys are going to have a pretty good advantage over the 2 that are leading right now. Let's keep in mind they're still trying to catch the pack. And this could cause a wreck. As the green flag flies, we're back underway. Here goes the 83 of Dave Hashey, trying to make a move. Again, keep in mind these leaders were trying to catch the pack. So I'm wondering, and thankfully they slowed down to avoid a major advantage. That wouldn't have been very good. But Casey Horton leads. Here comes Dave Hashey. He's taking advantage of every corner on this track. Again, we're only going back to see if they make it clean. You see the 66 is in the dirt. Oh, we got a wreck, and it's 2 of the championship guys. They save it. Alexander Rowe just got put in the wall by his fellow championship contender, Tim Randolph. And some clear frustration boiling over here. Not how you want to start that run right there. And keep in mind, he just did that. See the 83 get wide. And here comes the 41 now of Kevin Upton. Again, not how you want to race your fellow competitor there. And I imagine there could be some retaliation coming now if that 37 happens to catch Alexander Rowe allows that 37 by. We are past the halfway mark. You see the 21 is in the grass. We'll see how that impacts them. Do we make it clean again? We do. Out of turn 4. It'll still be Casey Horton leading. Mitchell Collins is leading the championship race right now. As he's in 9th. Eric Faden in that number 8. He's in 19th. So right now, Mitchell Collins has an advantage. We had mentioned a very aggressive battle between the 37 and the 00. They have settled it out. They've got the 40 between them right now. And I imagine the 40 wants absolutely nothing to do with this. Casey Horton continues to lead, looking for a win with 5 laps to go. Casey Horton could very well be the final winner in Carvana Wildcard Series history. That's, of course, if this is the final race in this series. And if everything stays the way it is, Mitchell Collins could be on his way to a championship. He didn't win the Oval Championship. He was close to doing that. He's already won a road course championship. He would have won all 3 of the championships that you can get in Carvana Wildcard competition. Probably the first and only. You see they're all kind of running a little wide. You see Dave Hashey cut across. He's going to pit. The 83 goes wide. Somehow makes the pit lane. And Ricky Logan is leading the race right now. Mitchell Collins also, I believe, stays out with 4 to go. This championship could be in his hands right now. Ricky Logan coming back out onto the main stretch here. Will he pit? Yes, he will. He's going to have to really back it down. He doesn't want to overdrive that, as Dan Hummel kind of just did. Dylan Ibrahimian's going to stay out and lead. Mitchell Collins comes in. Money stop here, as Eric Faden is not too far back. While Ibrahimian stays out that extra lap, we need to ride on board the number 2. And keep in mind, actually, let's go high above because their pit stalls are right next to each other. The right sides are on. We can pretty much eliminate the 37 and the 00. You see, it's right sides only for the number 2. The 8 follows suit. I think they were going to do 4, and they decided last second, no, we need to do 2. We're still in this thing. You see the double zeros on the pit lane, fixing damage. They are out and away. They're pretty much done. Tim Randolph, he's just about done as well. So it is a two-man championship battle. As Dylan Ibrahimian comes into the pits. So will the 66 of Matthew Logan. Here comes Ricky Logan. He could reclaim the race lead. Here comes Casey Horton, though. If Casey Horton has anything to say about this, it could be a thrilling battle to the finish. 2 to go. They're side by side, battling for the lead. Two drivers looking for their first win of the season. How about 3, actually, because here comes Dave Hashey. And Dan Hummel, so maybe 4. As, the 21 gets a little wide. We had mentioned just how close this championship battle is, and unless the 2 of Mitchell Collins has an issue, he may be your Carvana wildcard champ. Here comes Ricky Logan out of the corner. Once the leader takes the white flag, that's it. White flag is out, 1 lap to go for Ricky Logan. The 2 is in 10th. The 8 is in 15th. And of course, we'll be scrolling back in a moment to see if they make it through that corner. And it looks like the 2 is going to make it cleanly through the tricky corners here. Up front, we might have a battle on our hands. Here comes Casey Horton, trying to make it an interesting battle in the final lap, possibly ever, in Carvana wildcard competition. Back onto the main stretch. Through oval turns 3 and 4. Ricky Logan, he's going to pick up his first career win in the final Carvana wildcard race here at Homestead. Congratulations to the 78 team. They are the winners here today. He gets his first career win. And Furniture Row Racing will get to celebrate today in Victory Lane. No celebration, though, is going to be bigger. Oh, hold up. Let's see if the 5... Let's keep in mind that I don't think the 5 is done yet. Alright, they make it clean. But no celebration is going to be bigger than the one we will see from the 2 team. Mitchell Collins. He is your Season 3 Carvana Wildcard Series champion. Congratulations to Mitchell Collins. He didn't quite get going till about mid-season. He was your road course champion last season. And no surprise, he gets the championship, or the overall championship, here on the road course here at Homestead. We want to congratulate him. We want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our Facebook viewers as well for joining us for these few races here. We are going to show you your results, and we will show you your final road course and oval or overall standings. But real quick, let's show you your results actually. Then we'll show you on screen your final road course and overall championship standings. As you see, Ricky Logan, Casey Horton, Dave Hashey, Dan Hummel, Matt Dixon, that's your top 5. Kevin Upton, Frodemar Ott came close. He gets 7th, though. So 1st and 7th here at Homestead. Not bad for that 11 team. Dylan Ibrahimian, Matthew Logan, and Mitchell Collins, the champion. That will round out your top 10. Dodge wins 2 straight here in the Carvana. And of course, we'll take a look at the rest of your standings. And this is a point where I like to say thank you. So thank you, guys. Thank you all 36 who are on that results list for being a part of season number 3 of Carvana Wildcard Series competition. Thank you to everyone who has helped out from the beginning. I know we didn't have Austin this season. I wish we did. I was trying to get through this season before the August break that I said I was going to be taking. I'm actually on it right now. So I just want to say thank you to Dan. He's commentated on a few races. Dan Hummel did. Thank you to Mitchell Collins and Zach Fitzwater for all their work in the Discord this season. Thank you to everyone, of course, who signed up again. I can't thank you guys enough for signing up for the series. Thank you to all the guys in the past who have signed up for Carvana Wildcard Series. Again, I remind you, we likely will not be back for a 4th Carvana Wildcard season. So it's just nothing, it's tough to get this series going. As you saw the last few seasons, while I do appreciate all of your signups, obviously it's just tricky to run a series like this. So we may do this again for season 4. I don't know for certain. We will for sure have a season 6 of Cup. Those signups will be in a few weeks. Expect an announcement. I believe the announcement was August 1st that we will have those signups very soon here. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy a nice long break since it's been almost 10 months since I've gotten a break. So I want to thank you guys again. We're going to show you first your road course standings. That'll be the first thing on your screen. The second thing on your screen when I sign off will be your overall standings. Again, thank you guys for watching, and thank you to our Facebook viewers, our YouTube viewers. If you like what you saw, subscribe to our YouTube channel. For those on Facebook, it's the link on the post. For those on YouTube, just look below. And hopefully we'll see you all for Season 6 of Cup, Season 1 of Lift, and Season 1 of Hitachi Trucks. Until then, goodbye, everyone.